Hey guys! So, this has been a very busy and long week for me. This past week was midterm week for my school and the county that I go to school in. So pretty much, the weekend prior to this, I had worked and I had gotten home at 10:30 Saturday. Was it the 20th? 10:30 at night on the 21st, and I get a little notification in the mail about parking citation. And it was a final notice for a parking citation I wasn't even aware that I had gotten. And what ended up happening was it actually wasn't mine. It ended up being someone else's, obviously. They got the wrong address for the license plate. So we're still trying to figure that one out, me and my parents. But as far as my dad probably never called them yet. Or hadn't. Not never. He's going to, but probably not. He's been out of town this entire week and got back late last night. The 22nd was Sunday. Nothing very eventful happened. Just I worked. Like every weekend. Monday was my first day of midterms. I had AP European History and Theater. And I got an email the following day from my theater teacher that was supposed to go to my parents saying that I did a good job on my thing, and that mine was the best of the previous day. And for our midterm for that one, we had to learn a monologue. We got to choose one, and because of us being in Theater 1 and being our first monologues that we've done, we didn't have to pick them directly from a play. We got to pick them from a TV show, a movie. One kid actually did one where it was I guess the beginning of Lady Gaga's Marry the Night music video. And he did phenomenal. It was awesome. But yeah, mine ended up being the best, and I didn't even think that, which is always cool to hear. Pretty sure that guy or one of my friends in the class, they would have been the best, but it's pretty cool because I'm quiet in school. Trying to think what midterms I had on. Oh, I actually didn't have any midterms Tuesday, so I technically didn't have to go to school, because how we do it is they're half days, so we only have 2 exams per day, and we're on block scheduling, and we have A days and B days. So Monday was A1 and A2. Tuesday was B6 and B7, and my B6 class is actually my aid block, and I aid for my German teacher, and she was not expecting me to be in class, so technically I didn't need to be there, at least first thing in the morning. And my B7 class is band, and we have a midterm for band because it's required for every class to have one. But we do ours before winter break, and it's for band, and I think chorus and orchestra has this as well, where it's all district band, but it would be for chorus and orchestra for them. And you do an audition, you have to prepare a prepared piece, you get to see the music, you have to prepare it. You're given 2 scales at random, 2 of your 12 major scales, and then you have to play your chromatic. And if you don't go to an audition, your midterm is the audition. So if you don't audition and stuff, and at least score a 50, then you have to go and play for the band director. And he sets it up just the same. You get 2 random scales, play your prepared piece, and you play your chromatic. That's the midterm. It's supposed to be done before we go on winter break. He decided to use it all on Google Classroom. Ooh, I just exited. No, I didn't. Cool. Sorry about that. my hand pressed my little mouse pad on my computer. But he uses Google Classroom, and this is the first year he's used it. And he decided that we were going to do the audition piece and our dramatic in a video and post it onto Google Classroom instead of us playing it live for him. And that was new, and the only live thing we did was the 2 random scales because he couldn't figure out how to do it at random. So we can do it all together in one big video. But I was a bad student, and I actually didn't do the video before winter break, and I forgot about it. So I think I actually did my video Tuesday when I got home. Wednesday was our A4 and A5 block exams, and I was only there for the first part because I don't have an A5. I don't have a final class at the end of the day, so I get to leave directly after I'm done with my 3rd class on A days. So I actually got to leave school at 9:20 in the morning, which is so nice. And then Thursday was the final day for exams. That was our B9 and or B8 and B10. And that was government and German. And what was nice about the German one is we usually have a hearing portion of the exam along with a written and a reading portion. We also are supposed to have an oral. My teacher didn't have the energy to do the oral exam technically, and we technically weren't supposed to have one. And there was an activity that we did the week prior to it, and I was supposed to account for it, but not all of us participated in it, or not enough of us participated in it, should I say. So she had to come up with an oral exam, and she never gave the oral exam because she lost the energy to do it, which I don't blame her, honestly. I don't. She's at the age where she's like constantly telling us that she's going to retire. She's been saying this for years, but I think she's finally going to actually go through with it this year. But I had government, which was pretty easy. And then yesterday was actually a makeup day from snow, and I actually didn't go. So yeah, I don't regret it. I really don't. Because, believe it or not, midterms are pretty stressful. But, oh well. I probably screwed up and should have waited until like a few weeks, but oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna complain, but I'm gonna probably flip out when we have a test in government because my government teacher is married to one of my NHS sponsors and she's very pregnant. And on Tuesday, they're supposed to induce her unless she went into labor like this weekend. So, actually, he might be in school Monday. So I might be able to get my makeup work from him then. Because we finished up a unit yesterday from what he was saying on Thursday. But no, I was not dealing with going to school after midterms and then kind of just sit there and not want to be there. So I saw a movie with my boyfriend, and we were going to go to a dance because I'm also a dual enrollment student, so I actually didn't have an English midterm because I take my English class directly at the community college in the area. And my class actually didn't start until Thursday. That was the first day of class for me. For that class. And he's a student at the community college also. Like, full time. He's older. We've been together for like almost 3.5 years. And stuff, so he graduated back in 2015, so he's been a student at this community college for a while. And there was a formal last night, and then like we went out to dinner, and then like halfway into dinner we were like, we're too tired. So we headed back to my house after stopping at Walmart to get snacks, which I actually still have. I wanted cookie dough. So this actually needs to go back into the fridge because it's getting pretty mushy. Don't eat raw cookie dough. I don't know why I do it, but I don't recommend it. It's good. I don't recommend it. It's not good for you. But yeah, we stayed home, technically. Went out to dinner, and then went back to my house after Walmart. And he's a big crocheter, so he crocheted pretty much while he was over. And I was showing my mom a show I found called Drawn Together that used to air on Comedy Central from 2004 to 2006, 2007. So. Yeah. Oh, and then, today, it's Saturday, it's a beautiful day. I went grocery shopping with my mom earlier. So I got to go and hang out with her for a little bit. We went to the library, because my mom had to pay off some fines. We got new library cards, because we lost ours. She lost hers. Hers actually went and disappeared in the system, so she didn't even actually have one anymore. And then I just have the keychain, and I don't use keychain one, like the keychain cards, even for rewards cards. I don't use it because I forget. So I got one from my wallet. And that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting until 3:30 rolls around because I have work today. Yay! So I get to go to work. Technically at 4. I leave around 4. I leave around 30 minutes before my shift starts because it's literally up the road. So I get there around 15-20 minutes before I'm supposed to clock on and stuff. But I'm working with a few of my friends tonight, so Saturday nights are pretty cool when I work with them. And then I work tomorrow from 10:30 to 7:30. I just told you guys about my week, and I just realized it was probably the most boring week ever. It's kind of hard to think back almost a week ago and then go from that day to today. Because honestly, I don't think I did anything on the 21st besides work. Same thing with the 22nd. Oh, I mean, this isn't interesting, but I went to the car wash for the first time in a few months. On, like, Wednesday. I decided I was going to clean my car. And then afterwards, I decided I'm going to take it through a car wash. So my car's nice and clean. It was, like, 60 degrees. So that was nice. And now we're back into, like, the 30, 40 degree range. Because, you know, Virginia weather is awesome. A really boring life. It's not interesting. I feel like next week though is going to be a little bit more interesting because not only do I have a German club meeting, I have an NHS meeting. But those NHS meetings are pretty short. They're not pretty long. German club though is going to be interesting though because we're going to be playing board games. So that's pretty much all I have for next week, besides English. I apologize if you made it through this entire video. I'm actually just going to end it here, because my life isn't interesting, and I don't have anything else to tell you guys, or talk about. So, yeah, I will end the video here. Like I said, I applaud you guys if you made it this far into this video. So I basically make videos every day. and they get uploaded pretty much every day. So hopefully you guys have watched or will watch my previous videos, even though it's not a whole lot at the moment. I'll have new stuff coming out next week and the weeks after that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.